Finding out more information about the guy, she clearly had feelings for this guy more than she's willing to admit.
Pardon the swearing. I do him an injustice. He wasn't ugly. And he had a beautiful, soft voice. Very surprising, what with all the scarring. It was quite something, watching him speak.
He had a combat wound on his chin and mouth?
Yes. Severe. It made him look like half his face was cracking away in some strange smile. That and those eyes.
Ah, yes. His hair, if you can remember?
It was light brown, almost blonde. He darkened it with brilliantine, made oily. Not nice to stroke. I couldn't convince him to leave it alone. Oily, isn't it? We have that in common now.
She understands what autopsies entail. It doesn't get her off balance.
He had a tattoo. Do you know what it meant?
Oh, that.
It's clear she liked it.
Quite a lot, yes. Sure, waterways. It was mostly for showing off to chicks, though. How? Imagine him lying in bed. Freakish musculature laid out on the sheets. Scarred, of course. Tattooed. The sheets are dirty. He's smoking and drinking, of course. And his chest and shoulders and arms are studded with stars. Tens, hundreds of them. And the woman goes like, "What was this, baby?" And he says, "That was too hardcore. Don't ask me about that." So she goes, and so it goes. Star after star. Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, like she's enraptured by this dude. But I'm gonna be honest, like, this guy was talking about raping people. I don't understand why she would be into a guy like that.
No, thank you. I've seen enough of him dead. I can tell you what they meant without looking at them.
Go on.
He was a blue-eyed boy with thick arms, from a small town.
But women are
He
fucking
was also
weird, bro.
poor,
That's what
and the
I've
government of
understood.
Oranje needed some people
Like,
killed.
if you think women are gonna be interested in you because you're a good guy, like, don't ever think that shit, bro. No cap. There's a reason why murderers, felons, rapists, they all have, for some reason, they all have children. Like, for you, felons, like men who are criminals, they're some of the most child-having motherfuckers on the planet. It makes no fucking sense. So, just know that being a stand-up dude does not mean shit to women. You can be a piece of shit and a woman when there are millions of women will be interested in you.
He went to Killer Academy in Vredefort. Then he killed some people in the Seminine Islands. And on other islands, too. All of the islands. After this, he came to Revachol and got killed himself.
And, you know, it seems like I'm talking down on war. I'm not necessarily. I'm just stating that, like, don't think that being a moral person, don't think that being a stand-up guy or being a morally sound guy is going to affect your ability to be with women. That's all I'm saying. You can be a piece of shit, an abuser, and women will still, you know. Some women don't like that, but all I'm saying is it doesn't ruin your chances as much as you think. As long as you're handsome or charming enough, you can do basically whatever you want. Like, there's a reason why the expression "nice guys finish last." You don't want to be nice. You want to be something. Or you don't want to be nice, you just don't be nice. That's all I'm saying. Being nice is not enough. And I know this is a fictional game, but this is a game that's very realistic in its characters and how human people are in this game. And I'm just saying that, um, you know, you get what I'm saying. Being a morally stand-up guy is not gonna hurt your chances. Is not a factor in whether a woman is interested in you. That's all I'm saying. Or it is a factor, but it's not that big of a factor. You can be a piece of shit. And as long as you're handsome, charming, or funny, or whatever, women will still like you.
Change of topic, perhaps?
We ordered a toxicology report. Any idea what that will show us?
A real rainbow splattering of pharmaceuticals, I bet. Barbiturates, amphetamine, sildenafil. How much does the toxicology report cost the police of Revachol? I can do it for half of that. Save you some money, make some myself.
It's quite expensive, miss. But we'll manage without your help for now.
Is the Union communist? They're a couple of shades pinker than that, no? Social Democrats? They're not hardcore in that way, is what I'm trying to say. What are we talking about anyway? This politics shit is a lot in the morning. Is it even morning?
No, it's actually almost, like, what is it, 9 p.m., 10 o'clock?
I think she's just tired. She doesn't know what you meant by that. And can you blame her? You could blame her, a little. It was a pretty straightforward question that she refused to answer.
All right.
Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself more coffee. Wait, stop. That man, bloated beyond all recognition, was 42? Below the damage, the weeks of decomposition, all the swollen indignity of mortality. He was 42 years. How old are you? That's where this is going. 45,000 liters of raw alcohol has left its disfigurements. What you could ask either one of them.
Huh?
How old do I look?
How old? 58.
Jesus.
You asked. 42. And he was deceased. He had been decomposing for a week.
I feel like I've been decomposing for longer than that.
On the bright side, you've been getting a lot of exercise lately.
There's silence. Then a little more. Here it comes. Mercy.
Sure, you're 42.
Wait. This requires scientific measurements. To the laboratorium.
Should have asked the lady. Okay. Titus. Yeah, from the way Klaasje, or Klaasje, the way she describes it, he wouldn't need to, assault her. Seems like anything he wanted from her, he could have gotten from her simply by asking. She was clearly in love with this nigga.
It's you again. What is it?
And nothing. She stands by what she said.
That fucking fucker. You're the worst cops in Revachol. I gave you gold on that tape.
It was dark stuff, but it didn't prove anything. It just didn't change her mind either.
Dark? Dark is when you start a goddamn death rock band. He said he'd rape her.
She didn't seem to care.
Sounds like he wanted it to change her mind about the hanged man. This is definitely personal.
What did she have to say then? Fine by her? This is what people are supposed to be like? Fucking whoop-de-doo.
If anything, she seems turned on by the whole door gunning thing.
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was a little funny.
Funny. No good goddamn psycho whore.
Seems like they wanted to give Klaasje a second chance to play along. She still didn't.
Right. All fucking righty then. I guess it's good then. That fucking...
Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors, Titus.
This is just perfect. Just fucking perfect. Any thoughts on this, lawmen?
I think this is personal for you. I think you had feelings.
Yeah, they're all queers. Can't bump hard fist or anything.
That's all right, Glenn. I just thought, I thought anyone would come around if they heard that shit. Apparently, I was wrong.
Bro, whatever y'all two had was like a fling. Whatever those two, that guy with the hung dude, she wanted to be with that nigga.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
He wanted her to see the man for what he was. Now that you know, you might want to lay off this topic, or else you might antagonize him.
I just got too worked up. Big man lost his shit. It's cool now. I asked for your opinion, not a bedtime story. Tell it to your grandma.
But she didn't. She knows she can't lie to us, unlike you.
Oh no. He's definitely compromised too. It's his hubris. Sadly, not much to do about it now.
Fantastic. So now, you remember how to do your job. I'm so sick of this piss. We should get something harder in here.
Yeah, guys, we should get a party going tonight.
Why?
Maybe not then.
Success. They admitted to unlawful collaboration to derail the investigation.
Nah, I know her. She's just a girl. In over her head.
I mean, she's not some helpless girl. She handled that nigga well enough.
Handled him? She got into some stupid shit with that guy. Shit we had to take care of.
Yes, we heard all about it, and the fact still stands. You were more disturbed by the tape than her.
Yeah?
He does not sound very convinced anymore.
Be straight with me, Titus. What really happened?
I already told you. We fucking hanged him.
There's less gusto in his voice now. His men too are growing increasingly silent.
Come on, Titus. We know you didn't hang him. He was shot. I know you're tired. So am I. Why don't you just...
You know what? I am tired. I'm tired of you and the whore upstairs. Next time you see her, tell her Titus said, "Fuck off!" That lying, scamming. We're done. This is over. You understand? Your little investigation is over. Yeah.
On the floor, beer drips out of the can into a small puddle. No one does anything about it.
What is this quiet funeral shit? All we need is some beers in us. Bartender, 20 beers for the Dock Workers Union.
Why do we make it 40, huh? Why do we make it 100 beers? You're not loud enough.
100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop over here, cafeteria manager.
The window might be closing. The more beers they get in them, the less cooperative they will be.
Okay. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Do I have any rhetoric clothing? Okay.
It's you again. What is it?
Rhetoric. How much rhetoric can I get? Rhetoric. I feel like I'm still pretty early in the game, so pretty good.
Klaasje is playing them.
Oh my fucking god, bro. Literally got a whole skill point dedicated to you. And I'm failing.
It's you again. What is it?
Klaasje is playing them like a...
You know what? Fuck it. I'm not gonna keep
It's you
spending
again.
points on the skill
What is it?
if I'm not gonna get success in it. Like what?
Convince Titus he's being manipulated. You should know by now. Just remember, it's about more than Klaasje. It's about these men and Martinez, their district, outside in the evening light. ruined and old. Shadows lengthen on the pavement. A distant gunshot.
Huh?
He'll get it. Go on.
Got it. Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
Bring that up one more time, and you won't get to write that report.
Yes, I understand, Alain. That's your name, right, Alain? You'll kill us. That's what they do in the Wild North.
It wasn't that. It wasn't... We just couldn't get him down, okay?
That's it. That's the weak one. You flushed him out. Now go in for the...
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
firearm. A Glass 08 or a 38 caliber pistol.
Playing these niggas like
Either
a fucking
small
film.
enough for you to have missed. He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do.
Okay. Oh, what? You're gonna fucking kill me like you killed him for no fucking reason?
We didn't kill him. We didn't even hang him. He was dead when...
Shut up, Angus!
Oh! He was dead before you hung him, is what you said.
Fatty! Say one more thing to the cops and I'll...
Dennis, stand down, or I'll beat your head in. Theo, take your hand off the belt. This isn't 31. I've got this under control. Angie, where's your goddamn inhaler? You sound like you're dying.
I left it home. I can't get it. I'm too fucked. I'm sorry.
Why are you so fucking fat, Angus? Now it's all pointless. Because of you. You wasted my time. I told you, Titus. I told you just give her up.
Lizzie, your help is no longer needed here. Go tell Evrard.
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
Goodbye, bitch.
What just happened between these two? You're in. He's all yours. Questions. The lieutenant gives a smile only you can see.
Alright. So you didn't kill him. He was already dead.
He nods.
You hanged the corpse to cover up the real cause of death. The bullet in his head.
Another nod.
Why?
'Cause the girls asked us to. They were in some shit.
Did she kill him?
Cop, I have no idea. The girl says she didn't.
He doesn't think she did. Or at least he hopes she didn't.
What happened Sunday night?
Klaasje came down. She seemed really out of it. Drugged up, even more than usual. Bug-eyed and gurning, you know? Not in a fun way. It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. She was scared. I knew someone had died. I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before. It's the politician in the motel room with the dead hooker scenario. Only in reverse.
Good analogy, boss.
You don't get to talk yet, Shanky. You're still on the bench. And you keep taking it easy too, Angus.
What happened then?
We went upstairs. Sure as day the merc was dead. And there was a bullet hole through the window. Fucking
Yep.
dirty sheets and bottles everywhere.
Yep, and I noticed that there was a new window replaced in her room.
Tibbs patched the window. And the corpse. We hanged.
Who's Tibbs? The 8 Harvey?
Nah, he's my brother. He's in the window replacement business.
Right now, he's grateful he hasn't gotten his brother into this mess.
If Klaasje didn't kill him, why did she cover? Why the cover up?
You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own.
I didn't notice anything. What kind of shit we're talking
The
about?
can't show up on police radar kind. There are people after her. From the old world. Where she came from.
These people, who are they?
They're powerful, connected to the moral intern. She's clearly afraid for her life. Says if she showed up in your systems, she'd be ghosted away.
That's all he knows. That's all she's told him.
And why would you help someone like that? By taking on a murder?
Why would I? I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez thing.
So who killed the merc then?
Not yet. Just some ideas. She says the shot came from outside, behind the window somewhere. So that's a clue.
Murder weapon. The murder weapon is a rifle. If the shot came from outside and he wasn't killed by a pistol, I mean, someone sniped the fuck out of him. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking someone's past caught up with them. Either hers or his.
Hers, you mean?
I mean the people after Klaasje. Maybe the shot missed. Maybe it was meant for her.
I like that. Been thinking the same thing myself.
And you had ideas about his past?
My dude. One of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it. They got guns, training, years of bad blood, probably. Or it could have been someone else from Crenell. Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast for vantage points. Maybe consult with a ballistics buddy of mine. That's what I'd do. If I wasn't too busy doing this clown dance with you.
He's calm now. Threw all that turmoil away and became himself again.
Whose idea was it to hang him anyway?
In a manner of speaking, we had help from another girl. It was her idea to hang him, and I liked it for political reasons. It sent a good message.
It's her, isn't it? The drug trafficker, the missing 8th Hardy.
Fella, you think too much. He's off all right. You're gonna hurt your head.
A little too far there, but you're definitely right.
That woman is just affiliated with the Hardy Boys. You don't know her, anyway.
No, it's okay to be from the Hardy girl.
We're Hardy Boys, and that's it. Nope, you're not getting to her. It's Klaasje you want to talk to. Me too.
Thanks for this, Titus. I'll go talk with her for the last
You
time.
do that. Hey, cop. Before you go.
Suddenly, the wind picks up outside. You hear it rattling the large windows in their frames. It carries newspapers, circles the whirling in rags.
He's gonna punch me.
She, Klaasje, came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. This is where you wash up when there's nowhere left to go. The Union takes you in. Now, she refused that protection. But
Still, after all this headache,
But you still prefer if we didn't take her away.
that's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be a couple of ruins and some cargo containers.
We'll take that into account.
Finally. Finally, some answers. Okay. So this case is even bigger than we thought. So Klaasje didn't kill her. The union workers didn't kill him, even though they had the most reason to kill him. He didn't rape anyone. And the people who did kill him are even more... they have even more reason. Oh man, like this is a clusterfuck. All right.
this window is pristine on the inside, smooth following your lead. The lieutenant leans in.
Looks like it.
You know which window has not been recently replaced? I think it was established that you did it.
Stop distracting him! He
Yes,
has work to
bro.
do! Plus, if I recall...
I get it. Fucking hell, off my dick, bro. Yeah, I get it. I broke my window. All right, Klaasje. You've been lying, or you haven't been necessarily lying, but you haven't been as forthcoming as we hoped.
It's always good to see you.
Something in her demeanor has changed. She's tired, consigned to her fate, to being here with you and what's to come.
You've been a naughty girl, Klaasje.
It's always good to see you.
Something in her demeanor has changed. She's tired, consigned to her fate, and what's to come.
The Hardy Boys told us everything. They told us what really happened. They spilled the tea. They dropped the tea. They spilled the beans. The chickens have come to roost. The Hardy Boys told us what really happened.
I understand.
You've been naughty, baby girl.
Just like that. No resistance. Her shoulders are slouched, her feet long and straight.
You sent us on a runaround.
I know. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. For all of this, for wasting your time.
Why did you waste our time then?
Because of the Hardys. I couldn't just dispense with them. They were only trying to help me. Out of the shit I'd gotten into. You're right. There's more. You answer to the coalition government, and by extension, the moral intern.
Briefly glancing over her shoulder to the sea, as she's done time and time again. A grand expanse of water reaches over the bay and to the horizon, wine dark in the evening light. The Pearl, the Muindi Isola, the Occident, and then Oranje, the old world.
Is that why you're looking over your shoulder? You're afraid of the more long-term?
You share a database with them. You send people to their courts.
What's going on? What did you do?
Just business. But bad business for some people in the moral intern. If I show up in your records, officer, they will find me. They will...
What happens if they do?
They will kill me, sir. If you file my name, take me in for questioning, enter me into the moral intern mill, well, then I'm fucked. For nothing. This murder didn't have anything to do with me.
What did you have to do with these people after you?
It's not nice, but it's not illegal. Not here in Ravishol, or even in Oranje.
What exactly did you do?
Industrial espionage. I joined a business collective with the intention of betraying them. I did my job well enough to be asked to do it again. With a bigger company. The kind you really, really don't fuck with. I took their ledgers, 2 decades worth of accounting.
I need the names of the companies involved and who hired you.
The job was Lewes-Duin County Savings Bank. They sound small, but they're part of the Lewes-Scott conglomerate. That was the second job. The first was some printer company. You wouldn't know them.
I'm conflicted here. She lied to us. And I don't like that. But I can also see that, like, she's like so I can see that she's sort of a victim of all this. Because of her choices, now she's caught up in this whole conspiracy. And it's not necessarily her fault, but like that's what happens when you deal with the wrong type of men, man.
But she really destroyed them. She still feels it.
As to who hired me for the job, I don't know. there after me, along with Loose Cop and their friends in the MI. Once you're done in the competitive intelligence circuit, you don't have allies. You're radioactive.
Next skill point, we'll get empathy. But I want more perception.
Lowe's Cap. These people engineer financial disasters in second world countries. The conglomerate also includes the Bank of Consecration, Airberg, and the popular Papalolo line of dairy products.
This was not a joke. Real people lost their jobs. Not just in the C-suite either. Good people. What I did to get to accounting, a lot of people got hurt. But that's just more of my shit you shouldn't have to deal with. You're solving a murder.
That can wait. Look into her eyes. There's more.
One of them killed themselves because of me. How do you deal with anything? It's all just... How do you do it?
I mean, look at me. I don't.
There you have it. The way of the warrior.
Yeah, it's like, look at me, man. Like, clearly whatever I've been through, like, I'm not going through it in a healthy manner. What happened here the night he died?
We were there. Together. In bed, I mean. Okay. He was in a kneeling position. He had just entered me. I was on my back, looking at him. I heard the window behind me shatter, and I turned to look. There was a hole in the glass. I turned back to him. His eyes were looking through me, and his mouth was open. Dumb. I could see. I could...
God damn.
Her chest rises and falls with each word. She keeps herself together and says it.
I knew he was dead. Before he fell down on top of me.
Fuck, man. He got fucking sniped. Dick inside. That's crazy.
No, I want to. Let's get this done.
It's okay. Tell us as much as you're comfortable with.
He was heavy. I pushed him off and he fell to the floor. There. He only had his boots on. I bit the pillow, not to scream, then ran downstairs. I waited for the second shot to come. For me. I thought there would be one. It never came.
She's forgotten about her cigarette. The butt has burned right down to her fingernails.
Your cigarette mess.
Oh.
Fuck.
Yeah. It was a real motherfucker.
What time was this? When did it happen? It would help us if you could be as precise as possible.
11:30 to 12:15. I don't know the exact time. Around midnight.
It's okay. Were you inebriated?
Not as much as usual. He'd done a line, plus other things. I was drinking.
Yeah, bro, like, this game is not for kids, man.
Wait. Titus said she was gurning her jaw off, much more than usual.
Titus said you look pretty high.
Oh, yeah. I did one of his lines, just to clear my head.
Good thinking. Clear your head. You should clear your head. Get into his mindset.
Did you hear or see the shooter in the course of this?
No,
What'd you do there?
nothing. I was trapped. I was stuck in my room downstairs. I got some clothes on and crawled back up, drew the blinds. Blood was coming from his mouth. He was still on the floor, slouched. I couldn't be there with him anymore, so I ran down and out of my room, into the hallway, down the stairs. I knew there would be people there.
Run, woman. Run past them and out into the streets where it's dark and people move. To the lorries at the intersection, as far as you can.
Why didn't you run away from here? As a matter of fact, why are you here now, sleeping in the room, in the bed, where this traumatic experience happened to you?
I already ran. I ran from an entire Isola. I can't run any further. Not with these people. This is as far as it gets.
What happened after you ran?
Sylvie was tending the bar. A lot of people were there. The Hardys were at the table in front of the stage. I think the Union box was full. Ruby was there too. They were having such a good time. I sat down and they all welcomed me. I didn't even have to say anything. Ruby knew something was wrong.
Ruby?
Who's Ruby?
Ruby. You know, the leader.
The leader? Of what?
The Hardy Boys.
I thought Hardy was the leader of the Hardy Boys.
Well, nominally, yes. Ruby's the one they go to when things happen, like things they need taken care of. She's the organizer.
Would you say she is the 8th Hardy Boy?
Why not?
Okay. Let's go on. What then?
Well, Ruby said let's talk upstairs. I showed her the room. I've known these people since December. They know my situation, that I can't leave a paper trail. Ruby was the first one I told. She said she'd take care of this. It's what she does, you know, take care of things. I helped her get the body to the bathroom. We used a belt to pull him up under the shower, to keep him upright.
To mislead you, they were tampering with the body.
To produce lividity, matching a hanging?
Yes.
We completely missed the tampering. Looks like you got there in time. What was this, 20 minutes after death?
About 20, yes. Ruby explained it would make the blood... You know what he does. Ruby went outside to talk to Titus and the boys. I was just looking at Lely in the bathroom. I had to put his clothes back on. His armor, too. It was tough, but I've seen him take it off and put it on many times. It took Ruby maybe half an hour to come back with Titus. I'd gotten him ready by then. They carried him out. I knew what they were going to do, make it look like a hanging. Ruby said they would.
What did they do? What did you do while they were hanging?
Ruby said to wait here. She also said I wouldn't see her for a while, that we should lay low or something. So I did.
This Ruby. Where's Ruby now?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since.
We will need to take this question to the Hardy Boys.
Interesting. Why did this Ruby go through so much trouble to hide something someone else did? Look into this later. What are you doing? Coming up with a theory. She said Ruby knew something was wrong before she said anything. How come? It was loud downstairs. She couldn't have heard the
Oh, shit!
It is ominous. You already coming up with theories that put the blame on someone other than Klaasje.
The logic brain. I'm not listening to you, Volition. I'm listening to the logic. When it happened, did you hear the gunshot?
When he was shot? I may have. I don't know. I couldn't hear anything over the glass exploding.
The gunshot wasn't that loud. This is something to keep in mind when assessing the distance of the shot.
What? Why would I put myself through this? Insanity. Get myself cornered like this. He wouldn't have died if it weren't for me. I know that. But I would never hurt him.
All kinds of crazy things happen when drugs are involved. Sweet, sweet drugs. It could have been a desire murder. Maybe an act of jealousy. He was a serviceman. He must have had a gun lying around, close to her hand. A military weapon using jacketed ammunition. Now you guys suddenly have theories pouring out, when they're obviously just stabs in the dark.
Drugs were an integral part of your relationship. Perhaps they contributed to the end?
What does that mean?
Do drugs make you aggressive?
No. People don't take drugs to kill each other. They take them to feel okay with each other. I thought you Ravishol people would be more enlightened on this. I'm sorry, officer. I'm under some stress here. No. I specifically asked him not to carry firearms when he was with me. He only had his stupid armor.
The bullet in his head was jacketed military grade. Who else?
I don't know. His friends have rifles. Maybe those psychos did it? Coalition military have rifles. I'm not a munitions expert, and I did not shoot.
She might have been a tad disingenuous when she avoided talking about the bullet in his head before. Look who's waking up from 1,000 years of sleep.
You've lied to me about this bullet before. When I said he was shot, you said you were confused.
I've said I'm sorry. What more do you want me to say? I did my best not to lie. It didn't always work. Like what?
Could the people after you have killed him?
That's the first thing that went through my head when I heard the glass break. I thought they'd found me. They've killed him to punish me. All last week, I've tried not to talk to anyone or be seen with anyone so they wouldn't be hurt. I've come to understand, however, this is paranoia. What happened didn't have anything to do with me.
Either way,
We can't go after loose cap. Not yet. There are other, saner leads.
Yeah.
I don't ask you to, Lieutenant. If there's one thing I know, it's that you'll get nothing from there.
Why did you call the cops if you're hiding?
Because I'm an idiot.
Which is an indicator of truth. Idiot. She's nothing of the sort.
So you would have us believe, but you're not.
You have to understand, the people around here, no one was making the call, and he kept rotting. And then they picked his clothes off, and that little fucker threw stones at him.
Her jaw is clenched. Her throat moves. It takes all her strength not to cave in and sob. Once. Just one time.
He kept throwing stones at him for 3 days. I could hear the thud. Thud. So I called you. I hope with all my heart it's not the last thing I do in Ravishol.
Fuck. Yeah, I can see how that would affect someone. Yeah, Kuno was beaming that nigga, bro.
She definitely called the cops. That was task complete. It could not have been a lie. That is impossible. Oh God. That was a lie too. Who made the call then? She did, of course. Don't be paranoid, man. It's unbecoming of a police officer. And it makes you sweat.
Okay, alright, well, my own mind is fucking with me. It's the logic is, I'm listening to the logic. When was this window changed?
Last week. Angus and Titus's brother, I think he's called Tibbs, took care of it.
You should have another look at that window after this. Reconstruct the scene. It's right there. Yes, you see the glass sparkling out of the corner of your eye.
I think I'm done here for now.
She nods, silently. She doesn't even smoke. Just picks up the cold coffee and holds it in her hands. He's thinking, are we done here? Or should we arrest her? She's a flight risk and she lied to you. She should be taken into custody.
She really should.
No, that won't be necessary. Just leave her alone. She's been through enough. She doesn't need this police brutality.
It's actually not police brutality. I think we're fully within our right to have her at least be a suspect.
This guy won't budge. You have to wake Multiface up, forcefully, if you want to continue pushing her.
Alright, we're gonna do that tomorrow.